Banished from Earth Classic Game Room broadcasts from the intergalactic space arcade on its never-ending mission to review everything. Yes! Submarine down. I put a DOS boot up your ass. Welcome to Classic Game Room, where I have an ambitious game for your Vectrex. You have a Vectrex, don't you? Called Polar Rescue. Not to be confused with that other game, Polar Vortex. This one has submarines. From 1983, it's Polar Rescue on the almighty, fantastical Vectrex. Yes! We're saving the things. You see that? And then the little ramp retracts back into the submarine. Very clever. A game that proves that even if a game is on the Vectrex, it doesn't mean that the game necessarily is the best game on the Vectrex. This is one of my high scores in Polar Rescue. We dodge the mines carefully on our way in and then back out without any problem whatsoever. It just doesn't make any sense. You know, I really want to like this game. It's on the Vectrex. But I don't. This game should be replaced by Truxton on the Vectrex. Yeah! Stupid enemy submarines. That's what you get for interfering with my rescue. Slandering the good name of the Vectrex by admitting it's not perfect is a crime punishable by being thrown into the pit of 1,000 game coms. However, Polar Rescue, while it may be ambitious, is flawed. It's a submarine action simulator where you're trying to make your way to some kind of undersea facility and save something or someone. I don't have the instructions. You dodge mines and enemy submarines on your way in and attempt to dock with this thing, but occasionally I think you can get hung up on icebergs or locked into some never-ending battle with a submarine. Polar Rescue feels like an amazing programming experiment, one that almost succeeded but not quite. It does have some of the best sound effects on the Vectrex, though, no question about that. I think I'm caught in a polar vortex. I'm not sure what this is. Can I back out of this? What am I trapped on? I'm very confused. It does give you a bit of the feeling that you're really exploring the depths of the ocean, but not entirely. It's kind of neat to play this game once, but I really wouldn't go out of my way to buy it. The flicker on screen isn't quite as bad in person as this video is making it up here. Sometimes the Vectrex and the camera don't necessarily get along. Polar Rescue's biggest problem is the radar. When you get into the battle mode in particular, it's impossible to tell which dot is an enemy submarine and which dot is a mine. I'm pretty sure I shot that guy before he shot me. The Vectrex is lying to you. So you can't track the enemies, you just have to keep spinning in circles hoping to find one, and more often than not they're just going to shoot you. And then you don't rescue anything and hear that awesome sound. That's your reward for playing Polar Rescue. The sound of rescuing something. I do like these sound effects a lot. That's pretty sweet. Good sound effects. Also, if you run out of missiles, you're totally screwed. So, ambitious game, clever, it's on the Vectrex, but ramming speed! It's not one of the more exciting titles, and I would simply borrow this one from a friend or just check it out on a multi-cart. On that note, I do have a huge Classic Game Room shout out, and thank you to send to Chris from Lake Ariel, Pennsylvania, who sent Polar Rescue and a whole bunch of other Vectrex games to Classic Game Room. So look for many more Vectrex reviews coming soon.
I like to call this game the Hunt for Blue November. Things do get better when I look at them through the Hyperchase overlay.